I think New York has possibly made the biggest weather change in one day in the history of the world. When it was like 90 degrees yesterday, it is about 50 degrees right now and raining. Tell me if you've seen a bigger change in less than 24 hours. I'm outside of Iron Vault right now, about to go in for a chest workout. Hopefully Oak's here. I think he should be here today, so that should be fun. I don't know, maybe he got stuck at the Taco Bell drive-thru. That's happened a couple times in the last year or so. You know, he just kind of wedges right in there, gets a little carried away, orders for 30 minutes, and then passes out before he reaches the pickup window. Very relatable. I've done the same thing at Arby's actually a couple times. But actually it occurred after I had the brisket. Kind of gave me the meat sweats. You guys know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the meat sweats if you're a hardcore Arby's member. Whew, shivering just thinking about Thanksgiving 2014. Basically, the goal today was just to pump a lot of blood into the chest. So that's kind of been the overall goal in terms of upper body training lately. Just trying to maintain some strength, some size there while I really work on getting my back healthy enough to squat and deadlift at a somewhat high level again. At least, you know, a high level for me. So being able to put some weight on the bar, and that way I can progress on all three of them. That's the goal in the next, you know, month or so. I'm definitely being patient this time. There is no rush. I've rushed it the last 3 or 4 times and paid the price each time, and you only really set yourself back farther each time you do that. I think I mentioned it in a previous video. I rushed myself back a few times. I just felt like pressure to put stuff on Instagram and stupid stuff like that. You know, problems that we have in today's day and age of lifting that I've kind of let myself get caught up in. I think social media is, you know, generally a really positive thing, specifically in terms of powerlifting and the growth of the sport, but I do think it can be negative on a personal level. It's very easy to get caught up and swept up in and not really focus on your training as a whole and just kind of focus on, you know, what am I going to do next, and don't really care at all if it's going to benefit you, you know, 3 months from now, a year from now. And I think that's the cycle I got trapped up in. And it really wasn't beneficial to my health, back health or mental health. It was almost like, I know my back's not 100% right now, but can I get away with trying to risk going for a PR right now without, you know, sending it into full spasms? And, you know, sometimes the answer was yes, and sometimes, you know, I could get away with it, still being able to, you know, walk after. But that's not a smart way, and you're chipping away at it, you're destroying it, and you know that a month down the road it's going to fall apart, and that's just not smart. I apologize if I'm not putting that much on Instagram at the moment. I much prefer just putting more real content, so to speak, on YouTube. It's just more enjoyable for me. I think it's more helpful, and like I just said, it's more real. It's more honest. It's what's actually going on. And I think people get caught up, whether they want to admit it or not, in, you know, the PR mentality on social media, not really focused on the long term. And I think that's the one real negative when it comes to social media and powerlifting. In terms of this specific workout, I like to usually finish it with these dumbbell chest flies. Your shoulders are usually warm enough at this point for this to be a safe movement, especially with these weights. No comment, please. And it really torches those last chest fibers.
Oh, nice pants. Two triple X here. 2X. Well, for joggers, they're supposed to be tight, right? I think you're shrinking at old age. You're getting all wrinkly. That hoodie used to be skin tight.